And I always have one of these on deck, like always, always, always. It is pretty much the only spot treatment that I use. I really don't think I need to explain myself with this one. It is one of those products that I can't live without. This hair serum has been my go-to holy grail now for probably over a year. And yeah, I still haven't found anything that quite compares to. Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my second quarter beauty empties. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録しちゃってください。しちゃいないよ。I cannot believe it is already time for my second quarter empties, because that means it is already halfway through this year. Like, when the heck did that happen? Anyways, I thought I would share my empties for the last quarter, which honestly is probably the smallest empties I've had in a while. It all actually fits in one box, kind of. I mean, it's definitely overflowing. If you are a longer time viewer of mine, then you already know the drill. But if you are new here, treat my empties videos as a little preview of the product. So instead of doing a fully fledged kind of extensive review, I'm going to do a really quick one, and then in the description I will link the video where I talked about it in more depth if that does exist. So yeah, we're going to fly through these empties products. Before we get started, my skin type is dry and dehydrated, and I do often include empties of my partner Logan since he has more combo skin. So I feel like it's always good to know like what works for which skin type, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so the first category is going to be cleansers, starting off with oil-based or makeup removing cleansers. The first one I have is a point makeup remover, and it is the Skin Food Milkshake Point Makeup Remover. This one, it is honestly a fine point makeup remover. I wouldn't say it is like the strongest or the best in terms of removing waterproof makeup, but if you like sit it there for enough time, like 30 seconds or so, it does remove most waterproof makeup. I had it open, and since I didn't like hate it, I did use it up. Right now I am trying to just finish up these type of liquid point makeup removers, and then I'm going to probably switch exclusively to like the Heroin Make Speedy Mascara Remover type product, just because they're so much easier. It's fine, but I'm going to switch to those, so probably won't be buying these type of cleansers again. I have one cleansing oil. It is the Klairs Gentle Black Fresh Cleansing Oil. Honestly, I do really enjoy this cleanser. It is very lightweight, fresh, and I'm pretty sure it only has like 6 ingredients. It only contains 6 ingredients, so very simple ingredients list. Obviously it is like vegan, fragrance free, and all of that, so good for sensitive skin too. This one, I actually compared it fairly close to my Holy Grail MUJI cleansing oil. The texture and stuff is really similar to that. It's just that you can't use it with wet hands and face. So it did take me definitely a little bit longer to work through this one, but I feel like it's pretty accessible, pretty affordable, and it does the job. The Bioderma Atoderm cleanser. I do apologize, I'm not like 100% sure of what the official name is, but I actually bought this initially as a body cleanser, but I ended up using it a lot on my face too, because it is so gentle, and it does have those replenishing ingredients and doesn't strip your skin. So yeah, especially right now in Australia, it is winter. I have very dry skin, so when I want just a really easy, gentle cleanser, this was the one I kept in the shower, and yeah, I emptied it pretty quick using it both on my face and body. Next, we are going to move on to toners. The first one being the I'm From Mugwort Essence. I really don't think I need to explain myself with this one. It is one of those products that I can't live without. This bottle, I feel like Logan actually used a decent amount of. Like whenever I leave it out, he ends up using it. So we did empty it together, and yeah, it's just so soothing, calming. Whenever my skin is freaking out, I know I can use this one always. The Dr. Cool Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence. I feel like this one is one that definitely has a cult following, and for someone like me who has dry skin, it is a beautiful formula. It hydrates while it also moisturizes, and it really does leave your skin with a glow. So yeah, especially during dry, colder months, absolutely beautiful toner. I also have the MUJI Light Toning Water in Moisture. This one honestly is a staple, nothing like fancy or incredible, but it will do its job in hydrating. I'm pretty sure we grabbed this one when we were in Japan last for Logan, Hardin, just because he wanted a toner that he could spray on rather than like apply like that. So MUJI does sell the replacement heads where you can make it a spray, which is always so handy. And you can choose 3 levels of moisture. So this one's the middle moisture. It does also have light and then high moisture. Alcohol-free, fragrance-free toner that you can get for pretty cheap in Japan. I also have one other mist. It is the Pore-Rest Time is Running Out mist. This one I did initially get to compare with the Dalba mist, but honestly, I just did not like it as much. I feel like it wasn't as fine of a mist. It didn't give as much hydration or that instant glow. Sometimes it felt a bit more greasy rather than like it just moisturizing. So I did end up using it on my body. One toner pad, it is the Jumiso Pore Reset Blackhead Wipe. This one is not actually truly empty. I think I literally have like 4 to 5 pads left. Like there's very little in there, but I am calling it. I have been working on this for a while. Like I don't remember when I first opened it. It's probably like a year ago. I just don't reach for it that much. So I am gonna get rid of it after this video. So it's not completely empty, but I think we can call it an empty. It's pretty damn close. It does have AHA, BHA, PHA, which is supposed to help with pore texture, gently exfoliate and all of that. I don't think my skin needs it every day. I never have used kind of exfoliants every day. I do probably tend to like toner pads that are gentle enough that I can use every single day. So a lot of the time with this one, I ended up using it on my body or my neck because I felt like it was a little too much to use all over my face every day. Next, we are moving on to serums. The first one being the Matsukyo Woman Method Moist Intensive Boost Serum. This one, it is a serum, but it's actually supposed to be used as a booster, which a booster is something that you apply first after you cleanse, and it's supposed to boost the effects of the rest of your skincare that you apply. In Japan, it is called kbeauty, and it is like a different category compared to serums. That is how I was using it. I was using it as my first step, and in the past couple of weeks, I have been using it a lot because this month, the month of June, I've actually been doing a sheet mask challenge just by myself, of course, where I'm using a sheet mask every morning and night to see how my skin changes or like what effects it has to be constantly using a sheet mask. And I feel like in that instance, this was such a good product to have because I felt like it really did prep my skin to be ready for that sheet mask. And yeah, like I don't know if it really truly has effects or if it's placebo, but I really did enjoy it. The Abib Heart Leaf Essence. So I will be honest, it did take me a little while to finish up this one, but it was still something that I didn't really like want to let go of. I couldn't be like, nah, I don't want to use it anymore. It was just like a comforting product that I could use as an extra step whenever my skin was feeling like a little bit irritated or lacking hydration. Since it is a really simple serum, it has Coutinho Cordata as the main ingredient, which is really soothing and calming the skin while it still hydrates. So if my skin was in like a good condition, I didn't really feel like the need for it, but it was a serum that I feel like I could use on those days that I was a little iffy, but I needed that extra step. The sheet mask of this essence is also super nice. I also have the P-Calm Retinologen Ampoule. I used it a fair amount, but honestly, Logan really liked this one. I feel like he is magnetized to ingredients that are anti-aging. I feel like his skin looks great for his age, but he's concerned of looking older. So I think he just likes to use products that he knows that's going to help. He was using this like every day at night and he emptied it very quick. I feel like it really gives that instant kind of glowy look too. Another one that Logan used a fair bit of was the Isntree Hyper Retinol X 1.0 serum. He said it was nice. I also agree. The texture is really lightweight. It is non-irritating. It has ceramides and peptides in it. So very gentle and low key for a retinol. The bottle was quite hard to work with. It is tiny. It is only 20 mils. So you don't get a lot of product anyways, but I feel like the pipette or whatever, it rarely picked up enough product. I feel like already at the halfway point of the bottle, we had to like store it upside down and just kind of like tap out the product. Packaging was a little bit of a letdown for this one, but yeah, super gentle retinol. And the last one I have is the Beauty Stat Universal Moisture Essence. They call it essence, but honestly, it is just squalane oil. Like it's 100% pure squalane. I mean, I love squalane. It is one of the oils that are really similar to our our natural oils in our skin. It is definitely more lightweight out of plant oils, so I love having it in my products, using it alone or mix it in with my cream. It's a nice oil, but like 100% squalane oil is 100% squalane oil. Like there's not too many differences between brands and stuff. I don't think you specifically have to go for this brand. And the container was definitely nice. The pipette was one of those like curvy ones. I don't know if you can really see it. That makes it definitely easier to pick up the product, and I feel like you could get every drop out. Moving on to moisturizers, which we actually only have one. It is the Tiam Vita A Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. This one was definitely another nice one. It does again have that ingredient retinol palmitate, so the most gentlest form of retinol, and also fish collagen to help kind of plump up the skin and make it more smooth. It is a very, very generous bottle of 80 mils, and the texture is super lightweight. So if you want something that has those like anti-aging benefits, but you don't want something that feels heavy, because I feel like a lot of aging products can be thicker in texture, just because most of the time people do have dry skin, but it's not always the case. So if you're looking for something that's well aging but more light in texture, this one does have a really, really nice light lotion texture that you could use both in the AM and PM. We are moving on to sunscreens, which I also only have one. It is the Zen #1 Pure Full Calming Water Sunscreen. I mean, I do love this one. It has such a beautifully light kind of water gel type texture. It is hydrating, it is moisturizing, yet not sticky, not overly dewy, and it dries down to a nice kind of satiny skin finish. To me, has this pore blurring effect. Like I just feel like it makes your skin look smoother when you apply it, and I feel like it does work in most seasons. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. Now we're going to move on to special care items, all those little bits and bobs, starting off with sheet masks. The Saborino Vitamin C sheet mask. I do love my Saborino sheet masks, as I'm sure you guys know, and especially doing this sheet mask challenge, they are just so easy, quick and easy. The vitamin C one was one of the newer ones. It came out with the vitamin A, I guess like a year or so ago now. I like it, but I don't feel like it's that extraordinary compared to the regular ones. I feel like there are other Saborinos that I like more than this one. I never ended up trying the vitamin A, so I can't really say my opinions on that one. I mean, it's Saborino, it's good, but I don't know if I will specifically get the vitamin C one again. The Lunaden Hydra V mask. This one is a little bit more of a recent find, but a really good one. It is so popular in Japan. I mean, what? This one got the Best Cosme Award in sheet mask for the first half of 2023, which is like when it was released. So instantly, as soon as it was released, it was very popular and is still really popular in Japan. It is really hydrating and has lots of good ingredients in it, but it's not overly dewy. It's not overly like slippery or greasy. So it does sink into the skin really well, but it does make your skin feel hydrated, refreshed, and kind of brightened as well. So yeah, definitely a good one. I do have a few of these, as I do in every single empties, the I'm From Mugwort sheet mask. I have mentioned multiple times in the past, but I always use this sheet mask whenever I face shave at home, and I usually do that once a month. So every quarter I usually have 3 of them because that is when I use it. Very predictable. The Access Y Green Vital Energy Complex. This one is actually also a really nice calming one, comparable to the I'm From sheet mask. It does have a little bit more ingredients, the same mugwort as well as centella and hyaluronic acid. So I really did enjoy this one. The essence is definitely a bit more like jelly-like, and it was green. Like the actual mask was green, which I was like, what? Definitely want to try it a few more times. I only tried it the one time, but still enjoyed it. And then also the 107 Avocado Cuddle sheet mask. When I read the name of this product, I was like, oh my God, such a missed opportunity. Why didn't they call it Avocado sheet mask? Like, this one was actually included in Sue Beauty's Glow Up box, I believe, was her recent like skincare box release, and she included these ones in there. I've only used it one time, but I know she loves it, and honestly, like that one time I used it, it really was nice. It has more of like a milky essence to it, so it's very moisturizing, makes your skin like supple and plump. Now we're going to move on to spot treatments, which I feel like I mentioned this one in almost every empties too. It is the P-Calm One Day Protector Spot Patch. They are just my favorite spot patch, so I end up using probably about 1 packet a quarter. And the other one, Another holy grail that I literally cannot live without is the Pear Acne Cream. Finally used this big boy up. I mean, I always have one of these on deck, like always, always, always. It is pretty much the only spot treatment that I use and it works really well for me. I know I have gotten a lot of you guys onto it and you guys love it too, which is great. It was my first time that I used like the bigger tube, but this one is 24 grams and I think the smaller one's 14. I'm probably going to stick to the 14 just because it took me forever to use this up and I think I'd rather keep the product fresh and open a new one more frequently than try to use up a big one. I mean, I use it almost every single day, like literally almost every single day, and yet it took me quite some time to finish this one. Obviously the bigger one is going to give you more value for money. I'll quickly mention this before we do lip balms, the Dalba Double Serum All-in-One Multi Balm. We have emptied a couple of these at this point. This one is Logan's favorite multi balm. He loves using them just because it's super easy. He uses it on his like forehead line, around his eyes, and etc. The double one is so nice, smells also amazing. Next, we're going to move on to lip balms, which I have 3, and actually that's totally a lie. I was like, I don't have any of my top 5 favorite lip balms, but I literally took them out of my empties to film that other video. Check it out if you are curious of the top 5 Japanese lip balms. And then I forgot to put it back into my empties box, but it's fine because you guys already know how much I love them. The Mentholatum Lip Fondue. So my best friend used to use this like years ago, and then I'm pretty sure it went viral when V from BTS used it at some point. I was curious about it, but never had tried it. So I got it a while back. It is one of the glossiest lip balms you'll ever use, and it is called Lip Fondue, so it's very like a melty formula, but it was almost too melty and too sticky for me. I can only use it when like my hair is up or if I'm inside the house and not like moving much where my hair gets in my face, because like guaranteed your hair will get stuck to this lip balm. But if you want a lip balm that essentially looks like a gloss, like it literally looks like a gloss, you will definitely enjoy. And yeah, it's not a bad lip balm, but I do feel like it is more like a sit on top and makes your lips look really shiny rather than like a deeply moisturizing one. I also have the MUJI lip cream. We bought this one while we were in Japan just to try it out, as we had never tried MUJI's lip balm. Logan was using it. He said it was okay, but he wouldn't get it again. So that's that. The Tokobo Vitamin Nourishing Lip Balm. This is another one that Logan used up solely by himself. He definitely goes through lip balms quicker than I do. This was another one that he said it's fine, like it's not special, so I probably wouldn't use it again. A couple of you guys said it wasn't that good either, so yeah. That's that. Now all we have left is body care and hair care, and then we're done. I have one hand care item. It is the Body Shop Almond Nail and Cuticle Manicure Oil. This one I definitely purchased like such a long time ago, but it is a cuticle oil, so I did use it up. It is one of those types where it's on a brush, you like click it out and then you apply it, which I do really enjoy, and it does have like a cuticle press to it, which I guess can be nice. It's a nice lightweight formula. It doesn't smell like anything. Oh, it does smell a little bit like that almond hand cream. I've just been trying to use cuticle oil at least once every day at nighttime because I just learned how to do Japanese gel nails. Like I took lessons for a month, like once a week. They're kind of like scratched up now, so I don't really want to show them. But this was my first set of Japanese gel nails that I did all by myself. And my teacher was like, make sure you use cuticle oil every night because it is going to make the process of like doing your nails easier for you. So I was like, yep. So I'm pretty much using every single cuticle oil that I have in the house, and this one was one of them. The Sam Love Hawaii Body Scrub. Super random product. I will be honest, I was on YesStyle and I was just looking for some body scrubs. Got this thinking it was a body scrub. It was actually a body scrub wash, which I'm like, it's all right, but I prefer to have more of like an abrasive body scrub that I use like once or twice a week rather than have like those granules in my wash. I assume it's coffee. You can kind of see it on the lid and stuff, but it had those like little granules in it to help exfoliate. It foams up a lot. Kind of smells like Lip Smacker strawberry or something. Cheap kids scent. It's fine, but yeah, I literally just like used a very generous amount and used it as a body wash. Definitely wouldn't get that one again. Also the Dalba body mist. Obviously I love my Dalba mists, and this is a nice body mist. It smells like the Dalba spray and all of their products, so I do love that. But I feel like if you're going to spend money to get a body mist, you just might as well get the face mist. I'm someone who, like, if something is intended for the body, I don't really use it on my face, just in case. The face one you could use on both your face and body, whereas this one, like, you can't really use on your face, and I felt like I didn't have as many opportunities to use this one. I'd like forget it exists and I'll be like, oh yeah, like use it like once or twice and then I'll forget about it again. Received it in PR, but I wouldn't spend my own money to get it, whereas the face one, like I literally just bought. I can't live without the face one. So yeah, it's a nice product, but definitely not necessary. And the last category we've got is hair care. First, the Plus O Mellow Shampoo. So this Plus O brand has been very, very popular in Japan the last few years. We bought the set, the shampoo and conditioner set, and Logan has been the one who's been using it more because it is a silicone-free shampoo, which is becoming like slightly more common in Japan. So if you are looking for like a non-silicone shampoo, cool. But for me, with my like fluffy ass hair, I actually do prefer shampoos and products that do have that silicone. So Logan ended up using this one, and I do feel like right now I'm using the And Honey one. That one does just suit my hair better. I also have the Yolu Calm Night Repair Booster Hair Mist. So I did get into my water treatments after trying the Plus O one in Japan, so I thought I would try another brand. It was all right. I feel like I can't tell the biggest difference between the two, but I feel like the Plus O one does help to lessen the frizz somehow. I don't know if it's like specifically the water treatment or other product combinations, but I think I will just go back to using the Plus O, like the same brand as this, the Hydro Mist from them, and I'm onto my second bottle now. It smells really nice. The Yoli ones actually like specify on, I think, using like scents that's supposed to be nice and relaxing at night, so it does have a nice scent to it. Lastly, I do have a hair mask, and it is the Coco and Eve Repairing and Restoring Hair Mask. Coco and Eve have kind of become one of my favorite Aussie hair care brands. Serum, which I have right here because I literally use it like every single day. This hair serum has been my go-to holy grail now for probably over a year, and yeah, I still haven't found anything that quite compares to this serum. The Sweet Repair Ranger, I guess, works really well for my hair. I think compared to Asian hair products, ones that are not for Asian hair actually do work better for my hair just because it is really fluffy, frizzy, and thin. So this one is very nourishing. It leaves my skin, no, I'm so used to saying skin. It leaves my hair feeling very soft and moisturized. It also smells so good. There's like literally nothing in there because I washed it out, but I can still smell it. All of their products have like a little bit of this coconut smell, as you can imagine. And it lasted me actually a super long time. I only wash my hair like once every 4 to 5 days, but I had this for months and months and months because a little bit goes a long way and you don't need a lot of product to nourish your hair. I have enjoyed a lot of their products and still have more to try out from them. So very, very excited to get onto those. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my second quarter empties. I know you guys usually do enjoy the empties videos, so hopefully this one lives up to your expectations. But yeah, if you have an extra like 30 minutes to an hour, I have selected other empties videos for you guys. They're usually a bit of a long one, so just chuck it on and relax while you do your skincare routine. I hope I see you guys again in the next video. Bye! Mwah!